What is up, guys? Welcome back to Conversation, episode number 47. Today we have some topics. Is the Earth a generator? Ma, your topic is going to be, what is it?
I have polygamy.
Polygamy. That's what I was going to completely butcher that.
Yeah.
And then I think that's what we're going to start off with. So we're going to have those two topics. And then, or did you have a third one? I think you had a third one, right?
I didn't
Oh,
have a
the
third one,
rapid, the
but
rapid questions.
we have a segment
Yeah, yeah.
of rapid fire questions.
And then we just gotta go with top of our head as fast as we can.
That's gonna be fun,
It'll be interesting. He's
Definitely.
probably setting me up for failure, but
Yeah, it's definitely gonna put you on a hot seat a little bit, but we'll see.
All right, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I was watching a Neil deGrasse Tyson thing on TikTok, like one of his clips, and when he was talking about like how the pretty much science, science class, and I never really thought about it until that video. I'm a former technician, so it kind of gives me ideas of like how generators work. Like for example, like the alternator, right?
Yeah.
So when he was talking about it, like I was just like it came to my head is like, well, isn't the Earth technically a giant generator? Because how the crust and then the was it the mount the god dang it
Magma.
the magma and then the inner core and then the iron core that's in the middle and when the outer core is just rotating it, that's how we get our magnetic field. Isn't if we have a magnetic field, doesn't that mean that Earth is creating energy? So why do we have to pay for energy if technically the Earth is a giant generator?
It's the same reason why we have to pay for water. When water
That is interesting, right? Why do we have to pay for water
the
if
most
it's
freest resource
well?
since day one?
I get that part though because technically
Bro,
they're
fuck that. Everybody should
they're
have access to clean water. There's no reason
mm,
that. Come on now.
well, yeah, everybody.
What are we talking about right
In the
now,
United
bro?
States, everybody does have access. In most countries, I would
In
say.
most cities, bro.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
cities aren't having the best
You don't think so?
water filtration. I know you've heard of Flint, the Flint water
Yeah,
crisis.
but it wasn't that like a derailment of a train or something like
And
that?
honestly, it's bigger than fuck the United States. I'm talking about the whole
Yeah, yeah,
world.
yeah.
Like,
Usually,
not everybody
yeah,
has
yeah,
access
yeah.
to clean water, and
Yeah.
people have to pay for purified water. I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, that feels
But
unethical.
dude, some of that purified water is not even purified water. It's just
It's just
filtered water.
It's just filtered. It's just
Yeah,
regular
yeah, yeah.
ass water.
Yeah,
Ain't
it's
nothing
regular water.
special.
Yeah, yeah.
No minerals. No nothing crazy added. It's just like
But, yeah, yeah.
water. So it's like you ask that
What?
question: why is energy being paid
So
for when water is being paid
so
for?
I think the reason why water is paid for because you got to think about all the pipe, right? They're not gonna lay down all
Bro,
the
this should.
the pipes to be able to get it to your house for free.
I understand that, but I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like access to clean drinking water, to even to at least
Yeah, yeah.
just consume, drink, should be.
But still, you gotta
free.
think about the processor, like right, like you drink all the water,
Yeah.
you gotta get the, because I think they recycle the water, because if you can't just
There's a water cycle. Yes, I
yeah,
understand.
so you like the water
What is
they
it?
use to
Osmosis? I think it's
no
Am I
osmosis
dumb?
is not
I'm not dumb.
Osmosis
It's
is like,
osmosis. It's like the process of water cleaning. It is not.
I don't
I'm
think
a
so.
fact check
Okay,
myself.
fact your chef, bro.
I'm
Fact
a
yourself.
bro.
I think osmosis is where you absorb things, just like you absorb, not absorb.
What is
What's it called?
osmosis?
Damn it! Like I know what it means. I just don't know how to explain it. It's where like you can like for example I could absorb data like without having to read it. You just absorb it.
Hmm.
You're gonna be wrong. I'm telling you.
Osmosis is the movement of water molecules from a solution with a high concentration of water molecules to a solution with a lower concentration of water molecules through a cell's partially
What was I thinking?
permeable membrane.
Osmosis.
So,
So are you right and I'm wrong?
nah, it's just it's yeah.
I don't know, but I think like for example the Nikola Tesla, like his machine that he made that um pretty much was a replica of the ancient pyramids in like a weird way. Like it didn't look exactly like a pyramid, but it was like the Tesla tower.
What did he make?
He made a tower where it would just from the atmospheric static energy, it would create energy, like free energy. Like
Okay.
it actually, I think he said they used it and it. I could be wrong. I can fact check me. Please, if I'm wrong, please let me know down below. But I'm pretty sure he lit up. I think it was his house from that that tower, and he was getting so much energy. I believe, I could be wrong, that it had enough power to power up that city
Is that there's this
completely
one
free.
video that's like it's pretty viral. It's like a video of this older guy, and then like he's in a house with like full of like bulbs, and then he just like the brightest bulb ever or something like that.
I never seen that
You
video.
never seen him
No,
talking about?
I have seen a video where they like grab potatoes, or they grab, what do they grab? They grab, I think it was potatoes, and they put coil, or like copper coil around it, and they put it on the ground, and it creates voltage, and it like
Oh,
it lights up like a light bulb.
now that you speak of that, my mom showed me a video on WhatsApp. Like you get a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
like videos that you don't like really don't get in America. Like foreign
I
videos.
mean, I don't, but yeah,
But WhatsApp is used mostly by like
yeah, yeah.
foreigners. So, anyways, there's like this video of this guy, like, I don't know what country in Africa, but like he was in the jungle somewhere and he was like, see this. He had like some like light bulb and then he had a multimeter, I think. And then he literally like cut like the side of like a tree
Mhm.
and like on the bark, like inside of it, it lit up the bulb when he
No, you
when
connected
he
it.
connected it. And then he lit up the multimeter to it. It had voltage and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like free energy. He was like, so why? He was making
That
the
that was
same
the same. Yeah,
argument.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what language he was speaking because
I
they had
wonder.
they had
Yeah.
subtitles.
Okay.
So
I,
that's crazy,
that,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I wonder if the Earth is generating power, and the trees and nature around it is just absorbing that power to use it to grow. Because we get power from the sun, sure,
That's
but
amazing, bro.
technically we have a miniature sun inside of our
The Earth
Earth.
is literally alive, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
it's literally like I feel like the Earth has a soul of its own.
They call her Mother Earth. I don't know. Why do you think they call her a mother? Like,
This
why
makes
is
me
it?
think of
Why?
like
Why?
Awa because mothers
Hmm.
give life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that makes sense. Yeah.
Mothers give life. Mothers are the
From
givers of
Avatar.
life. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Awa, remember? She
yeah,
was
yeah.
like connecting to Mother Earth and they literally connected
They can have the
like
memories.
their
Like, once you
soul, I
die
guess,
and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, yeah,
Their consciousness. Their consciousness.
yeah.
That's a hard
I
word to say.
Yeah. I think as you get older, I feel like words get tougher
Conscious. Yeah, you know why though? I
because you
thought
don't
about
practice
this
them.
earlier. You're not practicing as much. When you're young, where do you go like 5 days a week for the next like
School.
10 exactly? And what are you doing? You're always doing some fucking work or reading some
Yeah.
shit. So you're
Mm.
subconsciously training yourself to be more articulate
Yeah.
and smarter. But as you get older, you don't really most people have work and at work you is a routine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying? The
it. You
same
just
old
talk
shit.
about. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you just talk about the latest news or whatever the hell else is going on in your life and you don't really do as much, let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say
yeah.
actual like I guess work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Desk work or like
Yeah.
literature and
I
stuff
guess it
like that.
depends on your line of work, but yeah.
Unless you're like somebody who's like an adult that reads books on a regular
Yeah.
basis, you know what I'm saying? Then
But
that'll
how many?
probably
I
help.
feel like
A lot of people don't
90.
read books.
I would say about
And people read on their
95%.
phone or a Kindle. They don't read like
Yeah.
physical books.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like one person that I like always admired, Katie.
Who?
We used to work with
Oh, okay,
this
okay.
lady, with a girl named Katie,
Yeah, yeah.
and she was a big reader, but she would always read like physical copies of
Mm.
books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think she would read on her phone too, but like I remember I asked her what she did on her lunch or some shit, and she was like just read a book for like an hour. Like she just reads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of people just read actual books, physical copies of books, and I feel like that helps because that helps you build your vocabulary,
Yeah.
and it just helps you like I don't know. I feel like that helps creativity too. It
That
just
makes
helps.
sense.
It's kind of sometimes.
I think that's one thing that I really like. For me, like, one thing that's not my strength is that was definitely reading, and definitely, like, I think I lack imagination in a way.
Like fiction.
Yeah, yeah, like,
Yeah. There's
I
a
don't
lot of cool
really,
fiction books.
bro. Like, I know this is getting a little bit off topic, and this is usually how podcasts go. You just go with the flow and
Yeah.
go wherever it takes you. It takes you, Even though most of the times, maybe we should just stop saying we're just, welcome to episode number 47, and wherever it goes, it goes.
Honestly.
But like, for example, whenever you read the Harry Potter books or you listen to them or whatever, right? It's it's crazy to think about that. Like, this woman created a whole entire like
Series.
world. No, like a world, bro.
Like,
Like
bro,
like
yeah.
like to a point where it's like
Each book is
everybody
like a
has
thousand,
a
almost. It's long
yeah.
as
There's over a
fuck.
thousand of pages, but like people have backstories to them, and it's like they have depth to them to where you like
Yeah.
you either love the character, you hate the
Each
character, or
character is its
whatever.
own entity.
Yeah, it's
Like,
its own person, and it has its own like characteristics, and it has its own
His own story.
personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one of the biggest things that a lot of people hated J.K. Rowling for. I don't know about hated, but like but they got pretty upset was when they killed. I think it was Fred Weasley. I don't know if you've ever read it, and if I
Um,
if I did,
I
sorry if I
haven't
ruined
seen
it.
every Harry Potter movie or read every Harry
No,
Potter
dude,
book.
the books are way better than the movies. Like
I've read some of the books
they
and I've watched. Bro, I grew up on Harry Potter. Everybody,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
everyone grew up on
I
Harry
highly
Potter.
recommend if y'all haven't read the books, read them. It goes so much into depth. Like the movies don't do it justice. And to me, I always tell my wife, like, man, it'd be cool if they did an animated series of it, like where
I don't know. Nowadays, I feel like they're kind of
like
not
I
really
think
do it
people,
right.
you know what people want. Anytime people have a book and somebody is writing a movie,
Hmm.
you know how you would have like if Hollywood ever looks at this or whatever, you would have great success if you just freaking follow the script.
Oh, and not try to do too
Bro, like
much.
you don't need to
Yeah.
you oh well I wanted to add my twist. I wanted no bitch, nobody cares about your twist.
They want the
They
original
want the
shit.
OG like
Yeah.
for example Mulan, right? Mulan would have been a super like successful way more than whatever it was if they would have just kept to the cartoon.
Wait,
Like
they made a real one?
yeah, they made a Mulan. The Mushu's not in the Mulan. The Great Wall of China, you know how where it began, like, and the Hans are going over the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
That's not even in it. And it's like, bro, you had a whole entire movie that did amazing.
Is this a Disney
It's
movie that
yeah,
Disney
Disney movie.
recreated it
Yeah, yeah,
and it was bad?
yeah. That
I
was
feel
it
like I
was.
remember
And
seeing
they
an
made it
ad
more
for it.
like a Chinese movie where like they would be like, you know how Chinese
Oh
movie
wait,
they be flying
is
and
this
they
the one with the ladies? No, no, I'm thinking something else. No,
they
no,
made
it's
it
not
more
that.
about woman empowerment. Like
Uh,
Mulan has some kind of special powers where she was
like she
like
had
she could
superpowers.
kind in a way, yeah.
Mm.
And like there was a witches and oh they're like, oh, we can't have a dragon because it's not real. So they had a freaking what the heck is that bird that like that a phoenix.
Mm.
Instead of Mushu, they had a phoenix. Same color, red. It's like if you have a phoenix as a
They could
mystical
have had a
creature, you
lizard,
could have
like
had a
something,
you could have had a dragon. Phoenix aren't real.
or a dragon. Yeah, bro. CGI though, they could have had a pretty
Bro,
cool
how
looking
many
dragon.
like
Yeah.
dragons have been made in the '90s and they look pretty decent? Like now,
That's
like
true.
freaking Game of Thrones had dragons, bro. Like they could have made a little bitty Chinese dragon and it would have
Yeah.
been funny. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly.
Like Mushu was freaking funny. Mushu made the
He made.
movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
he made the movie.
he was freaking
He was a
hilarious.
big part of the movie.
Yeah,
All them.
it was like he was like Mulan's mentor in a way.
Yeah, literally. That
You
was her
know?
right hand man.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. They completely
I ain't seen the real
butchered it.
one, but I've definitely
You'll
seen the
be
cartoon.
disappointed. Well, I was
I've
disappointed,
seen the
bro.
cartoon a
I
bunch
was
of times.
excited to see it. Nah, disappointed.
I used to love watching old Disney animated movies. Another good one, Spirit,
Oh, I think I've seen it,
the
but
one
I
with the
don't
horse.
remember. Yeah,
He's like a stallion, a
yeah, yeah,
wild,
yeah.
yeah, and then he gets captured, and then he gets
I
freed
haven't seen
again.
that in a long time, bro. I don't even
I used
remember
to
it.
love that movie so
Yeah,
much, bro. That was my favorite movie all time when I was a kid.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Nah, you still love it,
It
bro.
was
Don't be
super
lying. You know you still
no,
watch it.
I still like it. It's a dope movie. It's a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
movie.
I feel like some of these cartoon movies have like hidden, not like bad, but like they have lessons to be learned. Like
Yeah,
in
for
you know,
sure.
you know.
They always teach you something, and it's always something good,
Yeah,
ethical,
yeah, yeah.
perseverance
Whether
or
they they
bravery,
do have like how Disney's always been under fire for having like
Easter
uh
eggs,
but like bad ones like
weird shit.
yeah like weird
Yeah,
shit but I don't know. But anyways, the I don't know, man. Like I feel like the planet the planet gives everything you need to survive. And like I feel like the ancients like had the tech like had technology different than us, but I feel like they still had energy. Not everybody,
I
but
feel.
like I feel like the Aztecs, the maybe the for sure the Egyptians.
I mean, that's what I was gonna get at. I was gonna say I feel like people had much more of a natural and a stronger connection to the earth back in the day
I feel
than
like
we do
now
now.
everything's about money. Like money talks.
Yeah, everybody just wants to capitalize,
Yeah, yeah,
capitalize,
yeah.
capitalize. You know what I'm saying? At any cost, by any means necessary. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
But
they don't
like
want their industry to change either. Like for example, like if everybody's like, oh, we're destroying the planet, we need to go green, right? But like these oil companies have so much power and so much leverage over like governments that they're like, hey, well, if you don't continue to fund us, we won't fund you.
hmm
So you need to pass these laws so it doesn't like. But you can pass some green shit, and we'll do because if you think about it, like a lot of the green stuff, like these wind farms, right, or like the solar farms, they're actually more destructive to the planet than having oil lines drilled. Like oil lines, you can have vegetation grow on top of it, but like or even like for example Tesla cars, right?
oil
To
lines, you can have vegetation grow on top of
Yeah,
it.
because you drill the you all you do when you first do it, right? Because I used to work in the oil field. You build a trench and you put a pipe underneath the ground.
That don't
And
sound safe. I wouldn't. I don't think I would take that risk. You can
why
get
you have it right now? You like right now
oil
you're
lines
inside the
on top.
you're inside this house. There's gas. There's gas lines underneath the ground.
Yeah, but you're not like
Say something now.
what? Are you not growing anything out of here? I mean,
We're not what?
you're not growing anything out of here.
I know, but what I'm saying is there's gas is natural, like natural gas. There's already like pockets on the earth that's like just gases, right? That that I don't know, vegetation grows upon it or grow like they find a way to live, right?
Yeah.
But like but the point is, like whenever you have like wind farms, you're destroying the or like solar farms, right? You have to clear out that acres of land just to be able to have those panels and where vegetation can grow. That you can't have trees on it because now the sun is not hitting the panels. But on a pipeline, all you have is a thin line, and then that you people have to go that they clear so they can service the lines if anything ever happens. But it's a very like imagine this whole table was land, right?
Yeah.
And for the solar farms, they would have to take up this whole table of vegetation. They have solar for the solar panel,
hmm
but for the oil line, all they have to is just a small strip, just a little bit of strip like that, and trees can grow on either side. But you
So
have the
that way is just more efficient.
I would say it's more. I wouldn't say more efficient, but like life can grow. You can have animals here. You can have just nature.
Okay.
But like for example, if you have wind farms, you have
It
those big old
it kind of just
things.
defeats the purpose. Is what
Yeah,
you're
it's not
saying.
really green. You're destroying the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next thing I was gonna get into is like for example, like everybody's like, oh, I drive a Tesla. I'm saving the planet, but it's like gas, like I said, gas. That's what you need to. The little strip is to what you need for your gas, right?
hmm
But for that Tesla car, you have to go and destroy. You have to mine the minerals, and to mine those minerals, you have to like completely destroy thousands of acres of good land to be able to get the I think the zinc or whatever it is that they use for the batteries
hmm
to create the batteries,
Yeah.
and a lot of it's slave labor.
Yeah.
Like in
Facts.
Africa, like little kids,
Child
bro,
labor. Yeah.
child labor, like and that you and to be able to get like your for example even the stuff that we're using now or tablets or whatever we have, bro,
Phones.
it's
All of the shit.
yeah, it's it's child labor, it's cheap labor, like they're getting paid
No, it's literally
pennies,
slavery. They're
bro.
getting
Yeah,
exploited
they're getting
for sure.
exploited, and they don't have machines, bro. They have like
Yeah.
they're doing this by
It's
hand.
manual labor.
Yeah,
It's man labor.
it's literally like
They
when you look
bro,
at movies
they're
and they're
digging.
like digging
Yeah,
for
they're
like
digging for
mining.
shit they'll never be able to afford, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like
And
that's
not only that,
crazy.
some of that stuff that they is poisonous, so they're dying.
Yeah.
But they don't care. They're just
Even
like, hey,
unsafe practices,
yeah, they don't
like you
care.
die
It's
on
other
job,
country, you know. But
swap your ass out.
but I think that's where we get the disconnect. Like I feel like, this is like it jumps around again
It's
too, right?
tough.
It like kind of goes into like we're so disconnected from nature to where it's like for example, whenever you go to to the groceries, right,
Yeah.
and you go get a big old steak, people are so disconnected that they don't see like, hey, that was a cow. You just see meat. Oh, what you want a tenderloin? You want a ribeye?
I mean,
What
I don't
you?
know. I feel like
When you look at it, you're
some
like, that's a
people
cow. Like you don't picture the cow. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you don't picture the process to get
At
there.
yeah, at first glance, you're not thinking about that
The
use,
butcher
having been
did. They
somebody's
put it.
life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But then I don't know. I feel like sometimes I think about that shit because when I'm cutting up like meat, sometimes when I cook at home, I'm like, this is really nasty if you think about it. Like, What if this was
It
like
tastes so
another
good though.
human? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
This could really
Yeah.
low
Yeah.
key. You know, if just
Yeah. Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
put it into perspective,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Because it was something with a soul, with a life. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying?
I
With
don't
a
know about a
heartbeat, with a
soul, but it
pulse.
had a
You know what
heartbeat.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Had consciousness. You know, like it was
You think
aware.
so?
Bro,
No.
animals have
I don't know.
awareness.
That's
They
weird.
communicate amongst each other,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. That's
All right
true.
then. And plus, dude,
Hmm.
have you ever been on a farm and have you raised farm animals or like been around? Have
They
you ever had
know
a
when they're
pet?
about to go
They know
die.
when they're about to die.
Yeah. That's
Number
crazy.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number two, they grow loyal to you and there's companionship between you
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
a pet, especially on like farm. Like some people have
You
pet
think they have
pigs,
souls?
bro. Horses and their owners, bro. I've seen that shit
I don't
before.
know. I don't think
They
they have
understand
souls.
each other, bro. Like they literally connect.
Well, I'm
A
not saying
human
they
being and a
don't. I'm not
horse.
saying they don't connect, but I'm saying I don't think they have a soul.
Bro, I don't know, dude. They have consciousness, bro. They're aware. I've seen the look in animals' eyes, bro. Like,
Yeah, you can tell when they're sad
bro,
or
yeah, like
yeah,
when they're like when I have my bro, like with my cat, bro, I can
yeah,
tell when something was wrong with him. If he was like scared, frightened,
yeah,
or if he
yeah,
was actually like serious, or like if he was just playing. If he was
yeah,
play hunting, or if he was like dead ass. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Like after a while, you can start to you can
yeah.
start to recognize what is and what isn't. So I feel like animals do definitely know, especially come on, you can't tell me a dog doesn't have like consciousness. That's supposed to be man's best friend.
I know. I didn't say
And
conscience.
they can be
I
like
said
smart as
soul.
hell.
A soul.
Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so, bro.
What do you
Because
think? Define a soul.
I think
What do you think a soul is? Because I feel like
I
the
think a
animals
soul
have
is a
souls.
thing that lives on after you die.
Mm, that's
I
true.
think. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if you ever seen there's like a scientist. I don't remember when. Maybe in the 50s. I can't remember. Where maybe it wasn't even 50. Maybe it was even earlier than that. Maybe it was in the 1800s. I really can't remember, but I do remember that he was really curious about death and
Who?
to I don't remember the scientist's name,
Oh,
but he was just curious, right? So he would measure you as whenever you're dying, and he said that
like
your
your
weight
height.
changed. No, no, your weight. He said
I've seen this.
at the moment of your death, I think it was like 8 ounces. I think that's what like even maybe you can look it up where it says the soul weighs 8 ounces. Where he would measure animals, and when they died, they continue to weigh exactly the same. But when a human died, it the scale would, and they had to get it like I don't know,
Like a really,
like a
really
really
accurate scale.
accurate scale where it was just every single time they were talking, and then they died, like they gave their last breath, it was
So
eight
what was he
ounces.
going around to like people that are on their deathbed and just
I
like
guess people that were like terminal, that were like literally about to die, and then just. But see, I wonder if that was their soul leaving or was that their last breath leaving there, because air has weight,
that's what I'm saying. What if they just
so they're just like, and
like hey, let me
that was the. Maybe that's why they said that's the soul. Like an anime, whenever your soul leaves,
oh
is like
true.
your breath.
That's true.
Maybe
I could see
maybe
that.
that's what your soul is, the breath,
But
like a
then like I feel like
breath.
your soul will just like lift out throughout your whole body like and just like raise,
You ever seen like
separate.
outer body experiences, like people that talk about it, like whenever
Yeah.
they have died and came back to where they're like,
Some people be bullshitting, bro.
you think so?
A
But
lot of
like
people lie.
I don't know, bro, because on some, like for example, on some of them they talk about like they died, like they're clinically like nowadays where
Yeah.
like they flatline, and they say that they when they like resuscitate them or make them come back or whatever they do, um, that they saw themselves like left out of their body and they saw everybody like what they were doing, and they can recall exactly like, yeah, he did this person went and grabbed that charger or that
So they saw
whatever.
everybody in third person type shit.
Yeah, but like and then they continue to go up and they saw the building and they saw like stuff happening around, and they're like it's accurate to where then it said like a tunnel of light opened up and they go through it.
That's crazy.
Almost like the Avatar, when he was connecting to the Avatar, and they were disconnecting, where that tunnel of light, it was like the consciousness
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
into the.
To the new body.
I wonder if that's what it is, bro. Like when you come out, you're disconnecting, and your consciousness is going to where it really came from.
I think so. I mean, that's
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if you
these
wake up,
our
bro?
bodies are only a vessel, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
for sure.
understand, like this is borrowed. You
But
know,
what if
like
it's even more than that? What if we are avatars? This is just a theory. Like we're just
an
like
avatar is crazy.
yeah, bro. Because whenever you fall asleep, right? When you go to sleep, to me, it's like in a deep sleep, you lose consciousness. It's like you shut down. You don't know anything. Anything could, somebody could, like, if you're dead asleep, some people are really hard sleepers. People, stuff can be happening around you, and you would do not. You're disconnected from this reality.
Yeah, but then like that's probably because sometimes you're trapped into another reality because like people have really vivid dreams
Yeah, yeah,
where they're like alive and that
yeah, yeah,
consciousness
yeah.
feels like real
The real
life
life. Yeah, yeah,
instead of actual, you know?
yeah, yeah.
And I've had a lot of those where I've like had dreams and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm like, I'm living in a whole nother
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
consciousness. And then I'm like, but at the same time, I have the memories of my real consciousness. And I'm like,
But that's what I'm
this
saying.
feels, this doesn't feel real because like this wouldn't happen in my real life. Like, you know, I wouldn't be
You ever had
here
a
doing this.
conversation like with your mom, and then you're like, and you remember vividly, and you're like, "Hey, mom, did we talk about this, or did I dream?"
Yes. And
And
I
you're
feel like
like,
this is deja vu. Like, I feel like I've had this, like I've
"Yeah."
lived out this entire scene. Right. And then I'm like, okay, then I'm about to do this. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's happened to me a couple of times. I don't know.
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Is it a glitch in the matrix,
I feel like
or
it's a
is
glitch
it?
in like
But if it, but it,
maybe your mind
okay,
playing tricks on
but
you.
it, but if it is
Mind
a
is
glitch,
powerful though.
oh, that, I mean, that's
That's
facts.
why I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if we're? That's why I have a theory, and if I ever talk to Elon Musk, hopefully one day I get to, is like, cause I think he believes, I could be wrong again, for him, that I think he says there's a higher possibility that we are in a generated reality, like a fake, like a game,
Mm.
um, than than not. Like
Elon says
VR.
this.
On, I think it was
Why?
on Joe Rogan, because he said just from our progression. So for example, our video games are getting so good. Like, I don't even know if you like seen the thing GTA 6 or whatever, or the new GTA that's coming out.
They don't have a clip for it yet, do they?
Yeah, they have clips, bro. Where everybody's game is gonna be different, because it's gonna have. I think they're gonna incorporate technology to where you could be playing and you could be robbing a bank, and that they're making a real world, like, where the NPCs don't have a pre-programmed, like, where they're like, oh, every time you go to this bank, this uh
Yo,
person is gonna
I
be
got mine
there.
to be back. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
bro. In
No,
Nice City, there's like
it's gonna be like
pre-recorded.
every single time you go is gonna be completely different. Like, you could be walking in, and there could be a robbery happening. Oh, and then
Wow.
the next time you come in,
So you like
it
it's like in real time.
yeah. So no one person is gonna have the exact
Everybody's
same.
different gameplays
Yeah.
and
So
everything.
like I was saying, you could be robbing a bank, and there's an accident that happens, and then the cops come, and they're like trying to, and then you come out, and you're like, oh shit, like they caught you, but somebody, I could be playing it, and that never happened.
Mm. That's really interesting.
So imagine that they incorporate how because I freaking love VR. Like, VR to me, it's freaking amazing,
That's yeah, that's getting
especially for
bigger.
me. Like, I'm a really car enthusiast, so it lets me live out, uh, like I like the drifting. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking
you
about.
basically drift for free without
Bro,
going through
yeah, you don't gotta
tires.
run through tires. You can literally go drift Formula FD tracks and
Yeah,
experience what the drivers were experiencing with their the exact same cars.
yeah.
And dude, like, when I first got into it, right, it was stupid hard. Like, it's not a game. Like, especially if you have a sim racing steering wheel, pedals, handbrake, everything. Like,
A real
it's
setup. Yeah,
realistic. It's as realistic as it will get without you driving a vehicle.
yeah. Facts.
Um, because you don't feel the G force. Obviously, if you wreck, you don't feel the hit or anything like that. But other than that, it's like how you see it is exactly how it is in the game. It's really weird, which is amazing. But it lets you almost. But imagine that with with imagine it to, like, right now, the limitation that we have is the rendering speed and how fast VR sets can render, and the graphics that can get into, right? And I think the Quest 3 actually even improves even better, because they have a new processing chip in it that it will improve the rendering speed. It will improve the resolution to where it even be more close. Because my resolution from the VR, my Quest 2, compared to my computer, completely different. My computer looks way more realistic. But
Okay.
then I don't have that, like, I can't turn around and, like, feel the car, or like see what's happening
Oh, you
next
can
to
on your
me.
computer?
No, because it's just one screen. Imagine if you're just like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with the VR headset, you can turn and it's like you see the seats, you see the passenger seat, you can turn around and see back seats.
Yeah.
You can literally see like if somebody's coming up behind you, like oh okay cool, or like if they have if you have your rear view mirror,
Yeah.
you can see people coming on real time,
Mm.
and if you pass a tree, it'll pass it like if it was real life. It's weird. Well, I mean it's not weird, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, but you can tell it's fake.
Yeah.
I think we'll get to a point, whether it's with Neuralink or
Oh, where you
with.
can't tell, you mean?
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Elon Musk says with Neuralink, we'll be able to have a conversation without speaking. Imagine what that will allow to do if you can connect Bluetoothly or Wi-Fi, because it's technically a chip in your brain. Now imagine if you can connect Wi-Fi to a computer and be like, I'm gonna play a game, and now that game is playing in your mind, and because your mind can make it look realistic. Like when you're having a dream, you're having like a almost a realistic. You can feel
Yeah.
your brain is anytime you touch, right? Anything you do this, and your hair, you're touching your hair, right?
Yeah.
It's receptors and your fingers. It's all received by the brain.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have that receptors in your brain, you could be touching and it wouldn't feel
And
like
I wouldn't
nothing.
feel anything.
So everything that you feel is created by your brain.
Yeah.
So imagine
Yeah.
if that same feeling you could have with Neuralink, they're connected to a game, and now when you get stabbed, you feel it. Because sometimes in your dreams you get stabbed and you wake up and you're like, oh,
Bro, yeah.
fuck.
Bro, you
Like,
ever
did
had
I
a
get
dream, bro?
stabbed?
Like you were like peeing in a dream.
And you're peeing in
And
real
you're
life.
peeing in real life. So crazy.
When you're little, you're
Bro,
like, oh, it's
yeah.
so warm, it feels so good. And you're
I'm
like,
feeling
oh,
like I'm at a porta
man.
potty or something.
That's funny. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you
Yeah,
said,
nah.
your brain is so powerful. Now, I feel like people that will get that will be able to imagine if you can fly, if you can become Superman.
Yeah.
People will be so stuck in that world that they would hate to come back to reality.
I feel like that's gonna be what it is because like eventually people will like get super sucked into like being able to do
Be
or
somebody
be
that you're
whoever.
not. Yeah, yeah.
You know, whoever you can literally be whoever, whatever you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
be.
Like if you want to
in
be a woman,
world,
you can really be a woman
bro,
in that
literally,
world. You want to
like
be a man, you could really be a man.
I was low key
President, whatever.
thinking of like 'cause I used to play these types of games a lot. It's kind of like Sims,
Yeah, yeah. I
but
love Sims.
like virtual world. Like I don't know if you know what IMVU is.
Mm-mm.
IMVU stuff like that.
I
like,
envy you.
IMVU.
That's
Not I
crazy.
envy you. Oh, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that.
I envy you.
But it's like I am VU. Like Eminem.
Oh,
Not N. But I know it still sounds like I envy you though.
yeah.
That's crazy. I never thought about that. For as long as I played, I've never actually
Really?
made that connection. That's funny. But yeah, stuff like it's like literally a virtual 3D world. Like you make an avatar and shit like
Yeah.
that. And there's different people online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you literally get to customize your environment around you. You can get to customize the actual
Yeah, yeah. So you're creating
avatar.
your own
You're
world.
creating your own world, and you
Yeah.
get to meet other people. You know what I'm saying? That do the same type of shit. But it's like a lot of people. I know what I know. I remember when I noticed back then when I was younger. Is like a lot of people would like really be like you can tell like when there's just like a regular character and there's like a person who's like
Deep into
souped
it?
up.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
super
yeah.
into it. And it's like damn, you can tell like certain people really pour into the shit with
Yeah,
real
yeah.
money. You know what I'm saying? Like they rather forfeit
yeah,
their
yeah.
real life and turn up in that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Then in real life. But I think.
yeah.
Do you think it's because it seemed easier? Like, oh, I just put in $10 and I can get this. But in real life, you're like to get the exact same results, you need thousands.
Time and thousands.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, the time you're still gonna waste, right? Because when you're playing a game, you're still spending the time.
yeah, but it's instant. You can like upgrade pretty fast and
Yeah,
just pay
that
for
is
it.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 that is
It's
true.
a game at the end of the day.
But if you have the money in real life, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like right now, you're like, if you had all the money in the world and you're just like, I want to level up, I'm gonna go get me this house. I want to level up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get this. Instantly,
You
bro,
can have a new
it's-
life by the end of the week. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro, you can be like, if life was a game and you could like, out of nowhere, you won the lottery, right?
Like a cheat
Your
code.
your life, yeah, your
Yeah.
Chico, you won the lottery, boom, your life completely changes now. You upgraded
Yeah.
everything, your vehicle, your
That's true.
house, your people you're hanging around with, everything.
That'd be a scary change to make. I ain't gonna lie. Like overnight, I feel like I'd have to like really readjust, and like I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like every time before I leave the house, I would have to like think about where I'm gonna be and all. I don't know. I feel like that
Yeah.
make me a little more paranoid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's only if people knew that that I
Hmm.
did that. But
Well,
if I'm
people
living
would
like
knew
that,
though.
if I'm living that large,
People
people
would
would
know.
know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like
That's
I'd have to be a little
I
more
said new, but
careful.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you meant
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
but I have to be a lot more careful. You know what I mean?
But I think that that's one of the things that is scary. I think sometimes that's when people win the lottery. I feel like sometimes they were maybe I don't want to say happier, but maybe they were happier when they were broke in a sense
Because
because
they were a little
now
safer.
yeah, because now you fear because you didn't earn it, right?
You weren't a target before. Let's just
So
say that.
but the thing too is you don't know how to make that money. You want it.
Yeah, all you know how to do is
You know
spend
what I
that
mean?
shit.
Yeah, you exactly. You still have that poor mindset to where it's like you don't have that mentality of like I think you fear your fear meter goes way higher because now your fear from people taking advantage of you. You fear that someone's gonna steal it from you. You fear that someone's gonna kill you
Hurt you.
for it,
Yeah.
hurt you for it. Then you fear that if you lose it, you will never attain it, and that's what I was saying because you don't know people that know how to attain it never fear because they're like if I lose everything, I know how to make it back. It's like
Yeah.
it's a skill set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like a technician. Like think about Miguel, right? If he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can go race, and if I blow up this engine, it's okay.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
know how to
not.
rebuild it.
Anytime anything breaks, like he's
Yeah, bro.
never like tripping.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He's
never
like,
break. I've never
huh.
seen him like nervous or break. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll
Yeah,
just take
just
care
go.
of it."
I know exactly what I need to do. I need the
Yeah,
part. I know the parts that I need to get. I know what the steps that I need to take
everything.
to get that motor back, if not even
That
better.
nigga's a genius, no cap.
Yeah, like when it comes to tech mechanics or
Yeah,
just finances, bro, he's freaking
bro. Yeah,
good. Like
he's really. I respect
he's
that
gonna be
guy.
great one day, bro.
No, I
Like
respect
he's
it
on the way to greatness.
for sure, for sure.
Hard worker too. Um, but it's enough about Miguel. Give him big head.
Has to
But
give a nigga. Hey, nah, for real though.
nah, he's a
Nah, shout
gangster,
out to
bro.
niggas, bro. We gotta give men their flowers, bro, because a
Yeah.
lot of niggas, bro, we don't get our flowers, bro. Like women always get called beautiful, fine. Like they get showered
You
with
want to call
everything.
him beautiful? You can
I'm
tell
just
him.
saying, like,
I'll tell him to watch
hats
this.
off to that man, bro. Like he's doing his thing, bro.
Yeah,
You know
nah,
what I
he's
mean?
doing. Yeah,
He's doing it. He's doing the
cold.
damn thing.
Yeah,
He's cold.
I think he's
So
the best technician I've ever met.
definitely. I met some other cold ones, but he's definitely up there for sure.
Yeah.
I would say he's like top three in
Yeah.
my list for sure. Top three
I
for
don't think
sure.
I've. Yeah.
He's
freaking-
cold
for,
as fuck.
Bro, for how young he
And
is.
I was gonna say it's for his age,
Bro,
for
yeah.
as young as he was,
Yeah.
when he
Or-
became like
yeah.
master, bro. Like
But still,
that's
bro, he's
unheard
still
of.
young, bro. He's
And
not
he's
even.
still
Is he
young.
30? I don't think he's even 30.
I think he might be training that this year or like
Or
yeah.
close. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's like, what, number one in
29,
Firestone? Like,
some
number one
shit.
technician in Firestone? In the whole
Nationwide,
nation?
bro.
That's crazy.
That's
Crazy.
skills.
It's a privilege to work with him. So, anyway,
to
shout out to Miguel. But, yeah, bro, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're going to that. Before we know it, we'll be Ready Player One. To where machines will be doing the work, and the way you do work is going to be games. Because think about it, like back in the day, nerds used to get made fun of. They used to get bullied.
Ooh,
Now
speaking of
now
nerds,
who's ruling the world?
bro, have you seen that NPC trend on TikTok?
Mm.
Where people, you be on TikTok a lot. I don't know how you haven't
Yeah,
seen
but
it.
like my feed is different. Like my feed is Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
the theories, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, freaking.
He's like, I only watch real content. Nah, but some of that shit slips its way through the algorithm, bro.
Well, like right now, like I've been since I started like seeing like anime clips, so that's starting to pop up more.
Bro, he said nerds, right? There's this trend. I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen this shit where like people are like on TikTok and they're live streaming and they're doing like, thanks for the nerds, thanks for the nerds. They're just
Thanks
doing
for the
like
nerds?
they're doing like NPC emotes.
Nah.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're like,
have you seen? Okay,
and then
so,
people are like tipping them, and people are making like $5,000
yeah,
in an hour.
so I saw this thing, which blows my mind away, bro. Where like
Obviously, females
chicks,
get paid most
yeah,
of the shit.
where chicks are like act like they eating emotes, or like people give them like an
like
yeah,
that
yeah. I'm
gay
like,
shit.
I mean, I don't know about that. I just fucking seen like
Niggas
they
be
eat like a.
thanks for the
like
glizzy,
a-
thanks for the glizzy.
I don't know what that is. But-
Glizzies are like hot dog wieners.
Oh.
But they do it like you know, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it's weird,
So the
bro.
ones like the people, the one asking is like they're eating like an orange or they're eating like nothing like perverted.
Or like mukbangs,
What?
or they're like eating.
Well, like
That
they'll
makes
they'll
sense.
they'll
What?
they'll 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 have like they're looking at their screen, right, and they'll
Oh
see like
fuck.
a lemon go and they'll act like they eat it.
Oh yeah, 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 like the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I know what you
guess.
mean.
See, I don't know
There's
what you're
like
talking about, bro.
no,
I
no,
don't
you
be in those
like
circles.
ninja. I don't know. I don't either. I don't either. I just see this
I'm
shit.
gonna be flipping. I'm gonna see Abdul.
No, 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 no. I see this shit. I see this shit. I don't watch
Uh,
this shit.
if you see it, you watch it because they don't
I
pop up in
it
mine.
comes up, bro. Like it comes up like people. It makes like the news, I guess, and people are like, "This is the new shit that I guess people are doing."
Mm,
But it's weird as fuck. Like
yeah,
people aren't afraid to
they're
be,
becoming NPCs.
yeah, NPCs,
But
bro.
I think it's for the money. Is
People sell out for money.
they wouldn't do it if there was no money in it.
No, obviously, yeah,
You
they're
know what I
making a
mean?
bunch of money really easy though, or really fast.
But who's paying for that? Like I wouldn't fucking pay for
Weirdos,
that shit, bro.
bro. People are making, bro. There was a lady I think ran up like 6,000 in an hour of just
Is that the
thanks for the
new
good,
like?
thanks
Is
for
that
the.
like the new cam thing?
I
Like cam girls
guess.
is instead of
Obviously, they'll
like
dress
that?
up in like a little cosplay
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and then they'll
yeah.
do like little a special voice. Like they'll do a goofy ass
Yeah, like
voice, like an
anime thing.
anime type voice. It's cringe as fuck, but like it pays their bills, bro.
That pays more than the bills.
Like yeah, exactly. Like it pays more than the fucking bills. Like
That's
6K
crazy,
in an
bro.
hour, bro.
Probably freaking
Legally,
8 hours, bro.
bro. I
Fucking.
mean, hey, for 6K,
That's crazy,
it's
dude.
that's weird as fuck.
Well, like if you look at gamers, like pro
I would imagine,
gamers,
bro. How would
bro.
you go? I would go crazy doing that shit after a while.
Yeah.
Imagine like getting paid. Let's say you did Baby Shark, doo doo. Let's imagine how many people or how many times you can sit through that song before losing your mind. And if they offered you like 20K a day to listen to that song
See,
50 times a day
if you were smart,
for 10 hours,
these people were smart, right? Out of which I'm not saying they're not.
I lose my mind.
Maybe they're doing it. Maybe they are. I don't know. But if someone paid that much, I think it would be a good vehicle to take it and then get away from it. But I feel like people, what they do is they get trapped in that life, and they're like they'll get that money and then they spend all of it, so now they have to redo
They
it.
need to
Imagine
make
if
more.
that person did it like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do this stupid thing for 1 year, and I'm gonna get $1 million, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and they don't spend it. They're still like
Stacking
like
it.
Mr. Beast, yeah,
Yeah.
where they're like, bro, I'm living humble. I'm living in a fucking, not in a raggy place,
I ain't gonna
in
lie.
a good place.
Time out real quick, bro. I kind of like. I might get called out for this, but like this is something that I kind of like really admire a lot of like white people for, like mostly typically.
Oh, here comes Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I, I'm not. That's not. I'm not even gonna say anything crazy, but
That's
like
funny.
a lot of like white people are like a lot of just yeah, pretty much like people like white people, they will be rich as fuck and you will
You would
never
never know.
know
Yeah.
because they live real humble.
Yeah.
But like a
I don't
lot
think
of
that's
like
I don't think that's a rich thing.
impoverished people,
Nah, see, I don't think that's just a white thing. I think that is like a super wealthy person, like wealthy mindset.
but mostly I've seen
Because I know.
other. I mean, I've seen other races do this, but like typically.
Just
Like,
think
there's a
about-
lot of YouTubers that online that are making millions, but like
Yeah.
look raggedy as fuck in their videos. Like, look,
Yeah.
and they don't get, but you will never know because they don't spend their money on that. They spend
Yeah.
money
on what makes them more
on
money.
what makes them more money, and
Yeah.
in turn, it actually makes them more money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But they don't look like they got it like that. But
Yeah.
their house is nice as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their bank accounts are full.
Mhm.
But it's like I admire that shit because like
But you see, I
a
think
lot of people get a little bit.
I want to say I think they do it for two reasons. One, they are creating a money machine.
You
That
think they're trying to be relatable to the audience?
one that could be another thing. And the second too is if you're walking down the street and you don't fucking have all this ice on you and you have all this, you look
Yeah.
like a normal dude. You don't got nothing to worry about.
True.
And that goes back to the person that wins the lottery. They're so scared because they're dressing all nice. They have a nice car.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The-
bro, I still wear Crocs. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro. Like think about like your favorite
Mark
favorite
Zuckerberg
guy.
doesn't wear fancy
Mark
clothes.
Zuckerberg, bro. He wears the same T-shirt. He wears the same pants. He literally has a
Mark Cuban
he's
doesn't
Doug,
wear crazy.
bro.
Well, he wears nice suits, but like, I don't think he wears like
I
really
think-
crazy clothes.
I think super like multimillionaires, they'll have they'll wear good clothes, but in like
For
they
s-
have occasions.
That's what I'm getting. Like, you go to a meeting, obviously you're gonna put on
You
a
go to-
suit,
yeah,
a
yeah.
tux, or whatever the hell you gotta
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they don't like go over to where like the rappers where they have like a bunch of like
bro,
bling. They
everything
have a bunch of
designer, everything
yeah,
fancy, crazy, shiny, flash. I mean, it looks nice, but it's like, bro, like, damn, like you asking to get robbed, or you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
like, and that's a lot of times what we end up finding rappers in situations like, oh, this rapper's been robbed or got
yeah,
shot or
yeah,
has
yeah.
been involved in. I'm not saying it's because like
But I feel like that they have to do that is because of the lifestyle, like that
that's part of like
the
the hype
yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
the celebrity
But
rapper
but
lifestyle.
I
I
feel
feel
like for example,
that's played out to me though.
this will probably be controversial.
Well,
Eminem is freaking one of the coldest rappers.
oh yeah,
I would say number
no,
one.
definitely.
But
I don't
like
know number
I
one.
might get hate,
I
but
would. He's definitely
whatever.
top five for sure.
Yeah,
Top
like
five
he's
for
yeah.
sure. Definitely.
But like how he dresses, bro. He doesn't dress like,
Pretty regular.
bro. Like I
He wears like a hoodie.
does he even have a chain? Like he might
I'm
have like
sure
a
like
small
when he was
one.
younger, he probably wore like subtle ice or subtle
Yeah,
jewelry. But
yeah.
like, bro, when people get older, like
But
they don't wear that
even
shit. Kanye West don't even wear jewelry like that right
Ice
now.
Cube doesn't really
Ice Cube don't wear shit.
crazy
Bro,
that.
back in the day, yeah, they had like fat ass like the rope chains,
Yeah, yeah,
the gold chains back
yeah,
in like
yeah.
the 80s and 90s and shit. But like, bro, people get when they start getting, and they probably were like had hundreds of thousands back then, or probably like their first couple million
Nah, they
back then.
probably have millions,
But like now, I'm saying like
but
they're
they have
loaded
hundreds of
now.
millions.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like so they don't for them to have that much money and wear shit like that
I
at
feel
that
like a
time.
million dollars isn't what it used to be.
True, that's very true because back then $1 million I could get you a fuck ton of cool shit. You know what I mean?
Well, bro, because you think about like for example, like home prices have gone up so much
That's
that
what I'm
if you
saying.
get dude,
$1 million
like
back
I
then.
see some $1 million homes, right? And I'm like, this is what $1 million gets you.
That's crazy.
Like some of these like are trash. I mean,
Like small
that might
or
sound
like they're
crazy.
just like not worth it.
Everything, bro. I wouldn't pay $1 million for some of these homes.
Oh
Like
wow.
some of these homes are like
Every
they
home,
just
you
have
know,
land or
in
they'll have
California, the average home is like at least $1 million. I
yeah, bro.
think.
Like this one would be like five to 7 mil,
It'd be like
easy.
I think they said it was 1.2 or 1.8 the
But
average
that's
home in
fucking crazy,
California.
bro. Like
And it'd be like some dirty
Yeah,
ass,
yeah. It's not
busted
even.
down
No, New York too.
trap house,
Yeah, yeah.
crackhead house, like
That's
piece
crazy.
of
Like who the
shit.
hell could? No wonder
I
they have
don't know.
homelessness, bro. How the
That's
hell?
crazy.
How can you afford to live over there? I don't know.
That type of lifestyle out there is ridiculous. Yeah, Far East and West is
Yeah, yeah.
real. Like that's exactly how it is. And it'd be some nasty rundown. It's like not even inhumane. You know what I'm saying? Not even habitable place for a person to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You probably fucking get sick and die or catch something laying in there.
yeah, yeah.
But damn, I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that in Texas.
I feel like it like that is going. I feel like everything's going up like that though, because like we're based on a debt economy. We're not based like once we got taken off the gold standard, we were just based on debt,
Yeah.
and debt is just gonna continue. So money's gonna continue to devaluate to the point where this eventually will be $1 million. You know what I mean? Which $1 million won't be shit, and that's one thing that people don't get about retirement is like, man, like in 40 years, right? You're rusting your ass, and you might have a nice retirement of $1 million, maybe 2 million. But what the fuck
Yeah.
does that matter if $2 million then is gonna be like you have $200,000?
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll
Like
barely make it.
your retirement is not keeping up with inflation. You need to do something to
Yeah.
fight. You need to go. Your money needs to grow faster than inflation, which is stupid hard. You know,
Yeah.
like you have to have the right connections, be doing the right field. That's what I'm saying. If these people are smart, they're making that machine to where like if that because most of the stuff is a trend. It's not gonna last forever. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like there's like it's like a fad. Is that what it's called? To where like people are putting money and then something new will come in that they'll have to pivot and change them to do that,
Yeah.
right? So, but if they're smart, they'll invest in something that like will give them the exact same amount of money that when they were doing that, and now they go do this, and now they have double the income, and then you go do that, now you have triple and quadruple. And now,
Yeah.
if you don't have to do those stupid videos, you can
Yeah,
just fucking
dude.
get out.
That shit cringe as hell, but it worked for a lot of people that it works for, man. I mean,
Yeah.
TikTok is just
So let's get into this polygamy that you're talking about. So is that something
so.
that you wish you could have, or
Nah, I
is
never.
that
I
a
wasn't. I wasn't saying this because I wanted multiple wives. Like
oh,
I feel like one woman, especially like when you're married, is more than enough.
yeah?
I mean, as far as like dealing with them, but you know, I mean, for
Yeah.
fun purposes, I mean, you can have as many head of. Nah, but I don't know. As far as like marriage goes, I feel like polygamy should be legal
Okay. Why is
in
that?
the United States because first of all, like first and foremost, I know it's legal in other like countries.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a shit argument, like so just because it's legal in other countries, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, but it's like my supporting argument with that is like people are kind of doing it anyway. You know what I mean,
And how?
bro? Like a lot of people, there's a lot of like people who are low key pimps,
Okay.
and like, and I mean just in the United States because we're talking about the United States because it's
Yeah.
illegal
Yeah.
here, right? There's a lot of people that are like pretty much to have multiple women that are like very
But they're just
loyal
not
to them.
married to them, right?
That are not, they're just not married to them, but they might as well be because they're literally that loyal to that man.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or like there's some women that have multiple like men, you know, multiple guys that are really loyal to her and that she's really loyal to. Like some guys like really share like there's like this new movie Zendaya. I don't know if you've seen the
I haven't seen
a
it.
trailer. She's coming
Mm-mm.
out with a tennis movie, and in
Oh,
that movie,
I thought the
she's
movie was called. I was like Zendaya.
no no no
You're talking about the actress
the
Zendaya.
actress
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like she's supposed to be some tennis star in the
Okay.
in some tennis prodigy. She's real good, and then I think she ends up going to like this tennis tournament and gets scouted by this guy. It turns out to be this guy and his best friend or his brother. Anyway, she becomes their girlfriend, so they're
Mm.
sharing a girl. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
my point in saying that is the Edmunds Anti Polygamy Act, the Edmunds Anti EAPA of
Mm-hmm.
1882. That was I think that was one of the reasons why they like outlawed polygamy was because they thought it was gonna be like unfair because you can I think in that movie in the trailer I think one of them obviously develops more feelings for her than the other one. He starts to get jealous, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
bro like he agreed to tag team
Isn't
shorty.
that like always though? That has always been a thing to like
Yeah, like he'll
biblical
start
times where like the kings and like kings have always had multiple wives
multiple
and
always.
some and it was like I said, it's not that I'm like what's it called uh, saying that this should be a thing, but they're just saying what it has happened in history. And so, like for example, if your first wife couldn't get you an heir, you'll marry your second wife
And she was pretty much
to.
useless.
Well, I wouldn't say she was useless,
No, I mean
but
like a lot of times obviously you're not brushing her aside with the
but you need an heir to
but you do need, yeah, you do need
continue
somebody to,
to
you know,
yeah.
to reproduce with. And if she can't be that person, you know, somebody else steps up.
Well, not
But
not
then
just
what
to
usually
reproduce, but
happens,
like if she keeps giving you daughters, you need a man, you need a boy to be able to continue your line.
yeah, but let's be honest, like when it comes to like traditional like values and stuff, the woman who can produce like an heir, a son, is
Yeah,
more valuable you know, her man
yeah,
than a woman who produces just daughters
yeah,
or
yeah,
no kid at all. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Because it continues the name, the
It
line
continues
name.
the name, like
Yeah,
exactly. And obviously back then it was all about like royalty hierarchy and shit like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what was like, and that's back when people gave a damn about their last
Yeah.
name and their last names
But
meant
don't you?
something.
But like how you were saying, like these type of men that are getting these women, they're technically, if you really think about it, they live like kings.
That's what I'm saying. They're really like
Like the average
they're
man
high
can't do
value
that.
guys.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
high
they're
value
high value
men
men. Yeah,
that have
multimillionaires
yeah
or
and have a
yeah,
lot of women that will cater to them and like as far as they're concerned, that's their husband. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And they cater to him and they take care of him for whatever he needs. You know what I'm saying? They love him.
But I feel like it goes both ways. It's kind of like he gets what he wants and they get what they want because
Facts. They're good. They want to get taken care of.
what they exactly what they want is to get taken care of, to feel safe, knowing that
Feel loved.
whatever happened, yeah, maybe they feel love or I would say it's not for every woman like
Mm-mm.
to be able to like share a
Oh,
man,
it's not.
you know. But there are out there that they're like, hey, as long as he's taking care of me, he's letting me buy whatever I want,
Yeah.
do whatever, and he has, I guess, some time with me. Then
She gonna be happy, bro. If she's there, it's because she's happy there. In
or
a
because
situation like that,
it's benefit. Maybe she's not happy, but maybe it's benefiting
it's
her in a
convenient.
certain
Yeah,
kind of way.
it's
So
benefiting
she's
her.
willing to compromise like her happiness for materialistic pleasures or materialistic things.
I think polygamy should be legal, bro. I mean,
Illegal?
should be legal.
Okay.
I mean, why not at this point?
I feel like it kind
You're
of
gonna
is
cheat
though.
anyway.
It's kind of like the rule. The rules are for thee, not for me. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's always
yeah,
loopholes around it, bro. It's
that's true.
technically polygamy is as
There
not
was
it's
this
not
man.
illegal, but it still happens. Like it, and like for example, if as long as you're not married to them, then it's like it's legal. You can have multiple girlfriends. They're not gonna be like, well,
Yeah, but
you're
like for
breaking the
people who want
law.
to like give them, I mean, and technically, I guess you could buy them all a ring, but just not like
Like a promise ring.
take it to court.
I mean,
Like have
technically,
an
you
unofficial
could
wedding,
technically be what's that called when you're married, but after you live with somebody
common
for
law.
common law. There you go.
How many women are you gonna? Unless you mean like if you live with like five different women and y'all
If
been
you
living
have
together for like
if
the
you have
last
a
10 years,
mansion, bro, you could and you have 15 rooms.
we're legally married by common law
Yeah,
to
with
all of
common
these
law,
women.
yeah.
I feel like that's the only like cheat code. Cause how
Everything
I
has
mean, there's probably other cheat codes.
loopholes.
Yeah.
Everything has loopholes. But I'm telling you, once you get money, bro, the world of cheat codes open up so wide that you're like, what the fuck?
Nah, nigga, I literally was thinking about that the other day, bro. Like it was there was this video, this guy that I watch on YouTube. His name is Steph. I feel like
Okay.
I mentioned him before. Steph is cold, and like he mentioned how like before
I think I know maybe who you're talking about. I don't know.
he lifts weights. He's a buff guy, bro. He's like a
Okay, maybe
motivational
not.
speaker. Um, and he mentioned how like people like would treat him different.
Ever
Like
since he's made it.
yeah, like when he know like when people at the gym that he worked at the women especially like when they found out that he was like famous on YouTube or he had a poppy YouTube page, you know, like he was an internet celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's when everybody started like treating him like he became uh he became apparent to everybody. Like he used to be invisible,
Yeah.
and like now everybody like especially the women they notice him like,
Yeah. Yeah.
why didn't you tell me you were famous? Oh like I
It's like,
didn't know
why do
you
I
were
gotta tell you?
famous.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you were famous. Oh, like he's like, oh now I'm important. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You didn't want me when I wasn't anybody.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like I'm just saying like I noticed how much like money really gives you like it's not even
Like
about money itself.
status.
It's the power, bro, that
Yeah.
money possesses. Like people literally like will treat you different when you
Mhm.
have even just clout when people
Mhm.
know that you're somebody that's publicly known
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they literally suck you bro like you know what I'm saying
Yeah. But I
they
feel like,
kiss your
but I
ass
feel like they kiss your ass because they have an agenda. They
even whether they're doing it for a
they.
reason or not like they
Oh,
still do
it's
that
always for a
shit.
reason. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
It's
I'm
always
saying?
for a
They're always
reason.
gonna do it for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, you think if you was a nobody, like, bro, you're just another guy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if you go with a guy, they wouldn't even pat an eye to
They
you.
wouldn't know.
Or
They
if you
wouldn't
look at
notice
him,
you.
you'll be at one of those videos
Oh,
of like
creep.
a creep. But oh, he got caught. Oh, look, he was looking at me. He wants
He
me or
won.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. You can spin it like
So
that.
so now you're not a creep. Now he wants.
It's the power
Now
that
it's
I feel like.
okay. It's
Yeah,
okay for
now it's
you. To,
okay
okay. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's you're worth it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But if you're not worth it, you're a creep. But
Of
then if
course.
you're worth it, then no, it's good. It's all good, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like money really just gives you power. Money is power.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really like the driving force or the driving
It
factor
is
for like for like me.
for you.
Like I want power, but like not like power in like in an evil way. That kind of
Yeah.
sounds like when anybody says they lust for power, it almost sounds very
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
But like it's just like the money that I mean the power that money brings. You know what I'm saying?
You just want the respect, the mutual respect of everybody, or
Just like bro, niggas that got money, bro, can make things happen, bro. Like
well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I want to be like somebody that can
Any
make
of your
things
dreams can
happen.
happen with money.
Yeah, literally, like you can set things into motion. Like this problem, there's a problem. Boom, boom, boom. Like you can
Yeah,
handle
you can
this.
pay
You know what I'm
somebody to
saying?
fix it. Yeah, yeah.
Like, and they find solutions very fast.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because they have power. They have
It's
influence.
if you have money, you can hire people that are way smarter than you to resolve all your problems. Like I think one of the biggest things that people don't realize is most rich people are probably they're smarter than you in certain thing, but they surround themselves with smarter people than them. That way, if there's ever a problem, they have counsel or they'll
Oh, for
resolve it,
sure,
and eventually they'll level up, and then they'll level up. Everybody's leveling up with them.
bro. Yeah. When the resources are abundant, bro, there's only the only other way or the only other thing you can do is
You
hang
can't know
around
everything.
people
Yeah, that's
with
why you
other
get yeah.
resources. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hang around people with other resources. You know what I'm saying? Because you had a bunch of resources yourself. So
Or not even the you have the resources to hire, for example, good lawyers, good doctors,
I'm
good
saying they might
nurses,
possess
good
something that you lack. Is my
yeah,
point.
yeah.
You know
Or
what I'm saying?
for example, when you go into a lawyer, that you lack the knowledge of the law, right? So then, like for example, if you're about to make a move, and you, because most of the time with multimillionaires, before they implement their ideas, they go talk to a lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I have this idea. What do you think? Oh man, well I see this right. See if you do this you're breaking this law. So
Yeah.
you need to avoid that. You need to do this before you do that. Oh, okay, I got you. Thank you. Money. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
but whenever you're broke, you don't have that money to be able to go get. So then you'll do it, and then you might get sued. You go do it, and then you might get something. Some consequences might happen instead of like someone guiding you, in a way. Like, hey, you should do it like this because I've seen another person do it, and this is where the consequences of whatever they did.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
the average person is probably gonna end up
Yeah,
in
the average
this.
person
Yeah,
can't. The average person can't. That's one of the reasons why the average person that is ever in legal trouble goes to prison.
bro. True, you get a public defender, you're
Yeah, bro.
toast. It's
Yeah,
over.
yeah, it's over, bro. But if you got money, you can pay. You might even be guilty, and you might still get away with it.
A lot of motherfuckers are guilty. They
You
just
know what I
have
mean?
great lawyers
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
money. Most, and that's in most cases.
Or they have. See, because I feel like it depends. Money isn't everything. It does help you with a certain amount of power, but then it comes influence. Like for example, it depends on who you know. Like for example, if you're a government official, right? You
Yeah,
might not be you might not be richer than Elon Musk. You might just be a millionaire, not a billionaire. But it's who you know that they'll get you out. Like, oh, yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. Oh,
yeah,
you had a DWI. Nah, don't worry about it, bro.
yeah.
I'll take it off your
Facts.
record. But Elon Musk couldn't really do that.
Well, connections. I feel like that's I think another thing I wanted to like add on to that. It's like connections. I feel like are worth more than actual
Yeah,
money itself.
yeah,
Because like there's some places where your money won't be any,
yeah.
of
Money
any
doesn't
good.
matter. It's about who you
Who
know.
you know
Yeah.
exactly. Like you could be the richest. Because The Great Gatsby. You ever seen that?
Mm-hmm.
You ever read that?
No, I haven't read the book. I didn't even know
It's
it was a
fire.
book.
It's a great.
Yeah.
It's a great book. It's a great read, and the movie's just as good too, bro. Like they didn't. He had money, right? Just as
Yeah,
much money
yeah.
as they did, but they didn't respect it
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't old money. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Their money, his money was of no good to them because it didn't come with the status
Yeah,
that
it's
their
that.
money
Yeah,
came
yeah,
with. Like this is old money from
yeah,
our royal bloodline.
yeah, yeah.
Like you're broke as fuck, pretty much. You just found money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got money. So like they didn't respect it, which made no fucking sense to me. At the end of the day,
Money is money.
oh yeah, money is money. Old money, new money. The shit's
Yeah,
still gonna get spent the same way. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Still buys the same shit that your old money can. So it really don't matter. But I guess that was a way of thinking
If
back then. But it's the
anything,
connections
if
that that his
yeah.
their bloodline had that his didn't.
But if anything, mm, the new money is more adapt than the old money because the old money was just inherited. You didn't earn it.
Yeah,
It
but
was given to
it
you.
was yeah. But then people they still have family businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
back then, like Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know what's funny about that though?
really. What?
Like if you study like the history, most wealth doesn't last long. Most wealth will end in about 3 generations.
That's a pretty good run, if you ask me.
Some of it just lasts 1 generation. Like you, and then you give it to your kids, and your kids
Yeah, they
completely
fuck it
they could
off.
go
That's
fuck it
sad.
up. So
Three
give
generations is kind of short, but that's a pretty good run. You know what I
three
mean?
hundred years, give or take.
But that's literally like I fed my you know, my
Your
kids'
kids'
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not even
Bro,
that
some
long,
people
bro.
don't even get to feed their own fucking kids, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta think about that.
But yeah,
I'm not saying just like accept it, but you know, be
yeah,
okay with bare minimum, but I mean like, you know, that's a blessing in some people's eyes, you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's me being humble.
No,
I
no,
could
no.
be like,
Yeah,
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 obviously you want to feed your family forever, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I mean, it's easier said
But
than
that,
done
but
for
what I'm
most.
saying is that it's crazy. Like
It is crazy.
it
That
will
much money
only
can be
last.
finished that fast.
Yeah,
And if you think about it, if that child of the actual person who I guess started making the money, if they inherited the business and they did right by it and they kept on doing right by it each generation, that shit could last, I feel like.
yeah, yeah. It could have.
But I don't think it always works that way because there's always like family disputes and then settlements and here and there and then like people just things just don't go as planned, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And life happens, people die, people make bad decisions and then shit
yeah,
goes under.
yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Let's hop into those
Yeah, those are
rapid fire
fire
questions.
that you got. I guess I'll answer it and you answer, or
Yeah, so I have there's a there's a fucking list of them.
go for it.
All right, first one says If you could only take one thing with you on a deserted island, what would it be?
If I could take one thing,
One thing and why?
probably a bow and arrow.
A bow and arrow on a deserted island.
Hmm? I mean, there's gotta be animals, right?
True.
So good way to hunt.
True. If I could take one thing on a deserted island, yeah, for survival, probably like a gun.
You run out of bullets though.
A gun and extra bullets.
You can say one thing.
Okay.
But okay, so the reason why I said I'm gonna go because a bow and arrow you can
You
always
can
reuse.
always make. You can
No,
always
you can
reuse.
reuse it, bro. Because you shoot an animal, you take the arrow out and you
True.
use it again. But that was my because I thought of a gun too, but then it's like you only have a limited amount. Let's say you take 1,000 rounds.
Yeah. You'd end up
After 1,000
eventually,
rounds,
yeah.
you're done. After 1,000 shots, I still got my bow and arrow.
But I mean,
So
who's to say I can't, kill something and use its, I don't know, its horns or something to make something,
you
make
could,
tools.
you could. But then that gun that you brought would be useless.
Yeah, just be a big ass stick. All right, well, I guess you had the better answer for that. If you could teleport right now, where would you go?
Ooh, if I could teleport right now. Anyone in the world?
Anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
I'll probably
Anywhere.
go to Japan.
Japan?
Yeah.
I was thinking Japan too, but I was like, I want to really go to like. I'd probably go to Mecca, bro.
Where?
Mecca.
Mecca?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be dope. That's like a once in a lifetime experience.
You gonna go?
I do want to go eventually.
Is it expensive?
It's expensive now. It used to be a little cheaper, but it's
What?
expensive.
Well, how expensive are we talking?
I think it's like 12. I
12,000?
think it's like 12 bands, like for
Holy
trips
shit.
and accommodations and everything over there.
Damn, that's pretty pricey.
It's an investment, you know. What I
Yeah.
mean?
Why so much?
I don't. It just gets more expensive, I think, because of travel costs and just.
But like the airfare
accommodations.
couldn't be that much. Maybe 1,000.
Mm,
So then it's like then
probably a little over a K though.
let's say it was 2,000
Yeah.
for the airfare.
It's probably like two.
So then you still $10,000 to.
I think that's like accommodations and everything.
How long
over
are
there.
you staying?
I don't know.
That's crazy. 12
Yeah.
bands.
It's
Is
quite
there like an entry fee to get there or?
an entry fee?
Yeah. Like to go visit the.
I'm not sure exactly, but I do know like when they have packages because they talk about it like
That's crazy.
at like the mosques before,
Yeah.
like, and then the packages are like 10, 12. I think I've seen somebody go for like 8 before, but like it's been
crazy,
years, bro.
bro,
Shit
yeah.
goes up, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's a pretty big investment, but it's definitely a trip to make for sure.
Yeah.
That's what people plan for. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They put money aside and then like over like let's say maybe a
The
year.
once in a it's like a life. There's a for Muslim. It's like
Yeah.
one thing you have to do.
Yeah,
before
like,
you
it's
die, right?
encouraged. Like it's really encouraged. Like try to, and I mean it's very doable for a lot, bro. You'll probably spend 10 bands in a year doing bullshit spending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spending on like concerts or some other shit
Yeah.
that you don't need. But like if you really put money aside and you're disciplined, you want to go, you can make it happen. So that's probably where I go. What word do you absolutely hate?
Hate? What word? I don't think I hate any words. I don't know. I don't really hate any words.
You don't hate a word. Any word that's like you hate. You hear a word nowadays. It's probably like used a lot. It's like I hate that word. It's so annoying.
Well, I think every word is necessary, whether it's bad or good. Because without it, then the word that would have no meaning.
One word that I hate now, I feel like it's kind of like played out and just like annoying every time I hear it. Like I never hated it before, but I hate it now. Is like misogynistic. Because like I feel like number one, the word is misused, and it's like used in a lot.
Like I said, I don't hate it.
It's
like,
overused.
Just, yeah. I just don't. I think people don't really
It's
know
like
the
played out.
definition.
I don't know, but that's a word, misogynistic. I feel like I hear that word a lot, like a lot. What is the worst movie you've ever seen?
Ooh, the first thing that came to my mind was the Mulan movie.
Really?
Yeah, I hated it.
That was the worst movie you've ever seen, ever.
That's the first thing that came to my head.
God damn.
I'm telling you, bro, that movie could have been amazing, but
He really feels a way about that Mulan movie,
Yeah,
bro. Y'all really played him with that one. Y'all ain't shit.
the cartoon was great. The
cartoon was fire. That's a classic.
Yeah, bro, they just
Eddie
completely-
Murphy was on there, no?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was a
that was
dragon.
Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu. They
He
could have
didn't.
had. They could have had him again,
Was he
bro.
in the real movie?
No, like
Of
why would he be
course.
in the real movie, bro?
Yeah.
They had a freaking Falcon.
Phoenix. You said.
Phoenix. Like
Yeah, they
I
screwed
don't think
up.
they even talked. I don't know.
Worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know if it'd be worse. Mm, well, I was gonna say something dark, but like I'm gonna say there's like this the Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like the real one, the
yeah,
real
yeah,
version.
yeah,
That shit was terrible.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So like it was Mulan was like that, bro. Like
it was
just,
bad.
yeah.
I was like, this is bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen it, I was like, bro, this should be good. Like this is exciting.
I don't
Shit
think
was
there's any
corny.
good anime movies like come to real life
It's
because
too animated to
anime
like
is
be
too
real.
yeah.
You know.
Anime is too
It's too exaggerated.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
too fake to be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
good in its own element. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be what it is,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's good at being that. So yeah. What's the first thing you would do if you became invisible?
Ooh, first thing I would do. Ooh, if I came invisible.
It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, if it's unethical or if it's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I don't know.
The first thing you would do.
I'll probably first thing I would do if I would be invisible. I'll probably go to a bank, bro. and just
Yeah,
get
just
money,
take
bro.
some money.
Yeah.
My first thing I would do, I was thought about the bank thing, but then the first thing I would do, bro, I just like walk around naked for like
Well,
a
you
long
have
time.
to, wouldn't you?
You don't know?
Well, if you put clothes on, your body is invisible.
Oh, just floating
but not
clothes?
you. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you want to be technical, I guess you'd have to, but like I don't think so because like in Harry Potter they had that cloak,
Yeah.
so they just put that over their body.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Well, I was thinking like if you were invisible.
Well, it's
Like,
an
okay.
ability that you
Yeah,
that
because
you learn.
that's. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Invisible. All of a sudden, clothes or not, I just be naked. I mean, why
Yeah.
bother?
Yeah.
Take it back to
The old
the
days.
old days, baby.
That's funny.
All right.
Nah, fuck that. Because then it gets cold and then you feel breezes. And
I mean,
you get freaking cut
That's
or
true.
something.
You might not. You won't
Your
get
clothes
cut.
protect you from stuff, you know?
Yeah. True, but I mean, just don't be clumsy. What the fuck?
And sometimes it's not clumsy. Sometimes it's other. What if people were like run on you and they had like some sharp shit on their backpack or something?
True.
Bam! Fuck!
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, I might have some underwear on, maybe some briefs or something. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like
You
I just
accidentally trip.
I'd walk around free,
Rash.
bro. But why would I be so clumsy because I'm invisible all of a sudden? I don't think I'd be clumsy,
I
bro.
don't know. Boys, accidents happen.
You could have shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes and underwear. That shit crazy. That's what I think about it. Oh fuck. All right. What is the? Oh no. If you had your own boat or yacht, what would you name it?
Ooh, what would I name it if I had my I'll probably name it after my wife, Jasmine.
Aww. Love is so sweet. Bro, everybody's being so lovey-dovey. Bro, my brother's getting engaged.
Really? Tell
On
them congratulations.
On Thursday. Next Thursday.
Oh, this can't come out till then, because if they see it, you fucked it
Oh,
up for them.
No, yeah. I don't think she's gonna see it.
Okay.
I mean,
You better
obviously,
hope,
it's a surprise for her. She ain't gonna see
Yeah,
it. If anything,
she-
he'll see it. She won't.
Yeah, okay.
It's supposed to be,
You
like,
imagine all the videos? Well,
Bruh.
hopefully, maybe she won't
nah,
last
nah.
this long.
She ain't
until-
gonna. She ain't gonna see this one. She ain't
Yeah.
gonna see this one. He probably nah. But she
That's
won't.
funny.
But yeah, so much love in the air, bro. God damn.
Well,
And
you're
literally,
next.
my friend's older sister got like engaged like 2 weeks ago, something like
Okay.
that.
We'll tell them congratulations.
Everybody's getting married
Yeah,
right now.
You're next.
So they say. So I've heard. I don't think what would I name a boat? I feel like I'd name it like, I don't want to say something like generic like the Voyager, or something like that. But I would name it like
I mean, if that's what you like,
the
that's what you
Vision.
like.
I feel
bro.
like the Vision,
The Vision.
like the Vision, or the Visionary. I don't know.
That's a good name.
Like the vessel that sees the seas.
The seas.
Ah, yeah. That's hard.
Yeah.
The visionary, the vessel
Yeah.
that sees the seas.
I think that's too long, bro.
No, I'm saying like I'm just breaking it down for niggas.
Maybe you
who
can like
need-
do the vibration, the
Nah, bro. Like that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I'd be like, why would you name it the vessel? I mean, why would you name it the visionary?
Yeah.
Because it's the vessel that sees the seas. Yeah, I just that's off top. All right, all right, all right. What is the dumbest thing you've seen on social media?
Dumbest thing I've ever seen on
There's a
social
lot of dumb
media.
shit on social
Yeah, it's a
media, bro.
lot. Um,
A dumb contest. That's crazy.
ooh, that's the nastiest thing.
uh,
Dumbest thing. I'll probably say those girls eating the little emojis coming up.
really?
Yeah, that's pretty
Hmm.
dumb to me.
I feel like the dumbest thing I've seen on social media was like this TikTok trend.
People are gonna say yes.
Oh no 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 no
Like on
not
those
that.
comments.
It's a Vine, but it's like a Vine TikTok trend where
Yeah.
people put like alcohol on their hand and then they light their hands on fire.
Oh.
They do that and then they literally light themselves on fire or using rubbing alcohol and then they like do it real quick and then they try to like put the fire out before like they burn themselves
What's
really
it?
bad.
Yeah.
Dumb as fuck. I've seen people put it on like their ass cheeks and light themselves on fire for views.
Yeah.
And like sometimes it goes bad and people like don't put the fire out in time.
Yeah, and that's what gets more views.
And then like they get really
Cause you
badly
think about it,
burned.
they're still posting it.
Yeah, oh, of course they gonna
Yeah.
put it up. They gonna put it up. But it gets more views. But like, is losing flesh and blood worth clout?
For some
Anyways,
people.
yeah, that shit is dumb as fuck. And I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of people do that a lot on social media. All right, what is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Worst thing I've ever eaten. Hmm.
I've had a lot of Asian food.
Yeah, I see that's where my mind went. I think probably for me, probably octopus.
I've had octopus before. I've had snail.
That's pretty weird.
That's
I've
weird,
never
right?
had weird. Yeah, I never had weird. I've
Never
never
had
had
snail?
No, I don't think I want to either.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the big ones, the ones that like not this little tiny one. I'm talking about like
I'm
the
good,
big
bro.
one with meat in it.
Yeah,
They
no.
clean it and shit.
I don't give a fuck.
It tastes good.
Does it?
It's not like nasty. I ain't gonna.
It's a delicacy.
different-
It's a
Yeah, it's a
delicacy in
delicacy.
France, I think,
Bro,
or something
people,
like that.
but they cooked mine. I don't know the type of shit they eat.
No,
They
I
eat
think
it
they
raw,
cook
huh?
it. I think they cook it.
This shit is cooked and it's like steamed and it's like a different type of meat.
Yeah.
It's like different, bro. I don't know how to really explain it.
I don't know, bro.
I feel like you'd like it.
I'm good.
Well, you
good.
might fuck with it, bro.
Nah,
Snail is not that bad.
Yeah.
That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, bro.
Crickets.
No, I'm not eating that either.
Like, you know how they have like the seasoned crickets at like the zoo and stuff?
Nah, I mean, I've
You never had that shit?
Mm-mm.
You don't eat shit like that?
Nah.
Bro, you never try like just nasty
I'm Mexican,
shit?
bro. I don't eat that
Bro,
shit.
I've seen some of
Why
this
would I
shit.
eat nasty shit?
Bro, yeah, like
Oh, well, I think the weirdest plate that I think people would in Mexico make is they make
they don't eat
this
spiders?
in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Nobody
know.
eats spiders?
Not that I know of.
I know
Well,
a lot of,
the weirdest thing that they eat is they make this like weird. I don't know what you call it in English, but what they use is blood. Like I think it's like either pig's blood or goat's blood or something, and they cook it. The meat they put vegetables, meat, all this stuff, and then blood, and then like
blood is an ingredient.
yeah, blood is an ingredient.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, supposedly it's super good, but I'm good.
Oh, you eat it?
No, I said supposedly it's super good, but I'm good. I'm not gonna.
I can't imagine just cooking blood just because.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
it's
when you
like-
make meat, I
it's like-
get it. But like
Yeah.
actually
No,
adding blood,
Yeah, it's blood. It's like liquid blood. Like it's part. I don't know.
that's weird. Nah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I don't know if I could do that one. That's crazy work. That's
Supposedly it's like delicious. I don't know.
really.
Yeah.
All right. This is kind of funny. It's like is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
Mm.
What do you think?
No.
No? You don't think it's wrong?
Why is animal crackers?
I mean, I don't
It's
think
just
it's wrong
crackers.
either, but I feel like it's kind of like cheating.
Why?
Kinda,
It's not meat.
it's kind of like imitation. It's
I
kind of like
guess.
teasing yourself. It's not wrong, but it's just like you low key want to eat animals, bro. Like, or eat animal crackers.
I think we're meant to eat it. I don't think we're
Animals?
just meant. Yeah, I don't think we're just meant
Yeah,
to
no.
be
Bro,
eating
God
plants.
put. I mean, God put. There are sacrifices, bro, for us, bro. Like,
I
you
think
know what
everybody's body is different. Some people maybe it's good for them, but other people are like they
Yeah.
really need the meats.
I feel like in excess, maybe too much meat is like not good.
Yeah.
But like in small portions, and
Yeah.
you know, or in moderate, maybe not too small. First celebrity crush.
Ooh,
I can't think of the first one I ever
I
had.
can't think of either. It would probably be like a Power Ranger, like
Power Ranger.
the pink one, probably maybe. I don't fucking know. Courtney,
Mm,
is that what her name was?
I don't remember
I
their
don't remember.
names. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know my first one, but I want to say Sofia Vergara.
Who's that?
Sofia Vergara. She's done a lot of shit. She's like an actress. She is an actress, and she
She's like
hosts.
an
Yeah,
actress.
no, she is an actress. I forgot what show she was on. Was it Modern Family? She was like the wife of some guy. But she's the host. She's one of the hosts on America's Got Talent right now.
No, I haven't watched that.
She's hot.
No.
So yeah, that's probably like I don't know about first, but definitely
So the
the
first
first
you
one
can
that come to
remember.
mind. Yeah. What is your favorite board game?
Favorite board game? I would say Monopoly.
Monopoly. I think mine would be Mancala.
Mancala?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's a
That
board
sounds like a
game.
disease.
What the fuck?
You got some Mancala?
It's a board game.
Yeah.
It's like an African board game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's funny. This nigga said it sounds like a disease. That's crazy.
Mancala, bro. You got some
Wow.
Mancala.
That's crazy. He made it sound like Ebola or something. He
I
said
don't know.
a disease.
Sounds like it.
All right. What object do you misplace or lose the most?
Keys.
Your keys?
Oh.
Bro, I feel like I've lost my keys a bunch of times. Like, even when it mattered the most. Like, when I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
Um,
Now I don't, but like before, yeah. I'd be like, fuck with my keys.
I feel like I need an air tag on my keys. I
Yeah?
just got a new car key, bro. Where are my car keys at?
See, already lost them already.
In my pocket, running in my pocket. See, like, I just got this.
Fuck.
Like a new casing.
Damn, it looks nice.
There's a guy that 3D prints them, so like he sells them.
Yeah.
He sells kits, and I just like put it together.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
It
because
works
like
and everything?
the original, yeah, and it's sturdy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like the original, like Lexus keys,
Yeah, they break.
they break,
Yeah,
bro. And
yeah,
I
yeah.
bought like 3 shells, bro. Like on Amazon, they sell the kits for like I think
Oh,
$14.99,
yeah.
and then you just put it together. I bought that, but like even when you put it in, it's not like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
It's still weird. Like
That one fits good.
yeah, this one is like perfect. So it was definitely it's a quality product. So shout out to him for that. But I think I was gonna say my keys
Yeah.
before. Yeah. Okay. What do you wish you learned sooner?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I wish I would start reading self-development books sooner. So
Yeah.
like Rich Dad Poor Dad, just finances. I wish
was
I
gonna
would
say
I wish I would have learned
financial
finances.
literacy.
Yeah, financial.
I was gonna say that too. That was gonna be my answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Very good answer. I feel like your answer should be that answer too. What is your deepest fear?
Deepest fear.
That's the last question.
I think probably failing in life.
Failing?
Yeah. Like looking at my life at the end of my days and wishing I would have had a different one.
Like not accomplishing everything you
Yeah.
felt like you could have accomplished while you were here. That's pretty good. I feel like my deepest fear is I would say that's my deepest fear, but like mine is like bigger than life itself. I feel like my ultimate fear, because I would say that's what my biggest fear too, but my ultimate fear is probably like going to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying like I feel like I'm gonna go to hell, but I mean like if I go to hell.
You
like,
wake up
it's
and
like,
you're there. You're like, fuck.
yeah, like what if I did everything? I thought I did everything right in life, and then like when it's my turn to get judged, it's like, well, sorry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably
That'd be
my
another
biggest fear.
topic because I started thinking of that, but let's get it kind of long, so we'll probably do
Yeah,
that
no,
for
no,
the
no,
next
no.
one.
That was the last question.
Cause no. But I'm saying that, like when you said that, like I was gonna start like another rant.
You was about to go in.
But because it's super interesting, right? Because I have my stuff about it. But with that, guys, if you have enjoyed the podcast, please leave a sub, like, and a comment
Yeah, for sure.
down below. If we haven't gotten anything wrong, please correct us. We're here to learn.
Bro,
And,
roast us in the comments, bro. We like the.
Yeah,
We appreciate.
haters gotta hate, but
We appreciate everything.
we appreciate all the
honestly.
haters. Thank you for watching. That is out.